TV soap news and spoilers say that could the so-called fake Abigail actually be Gwen, the ever-scheming troublemaker? At first, it sounds outlandish, but considering we're talking about Salem, a place where masks, hidden agendas, and unholy alliances are part of the daily drama, this theory isn't as far-fetched as it seems. Let's unpack the clues and see if there's more to this than meets the eye. We've all been on the edge of our seats ever since Abigail's return sent shockwaves through Salem. But something about this Abigail just doesn't sit right. Her behavior, the subtle differences in her demeanor, it's enough to make even the most loyal fans suspicious. But what if the woman walking around in Abigail's shoes isn't Abigail at all? What if it's none other than Gwen, the master of deceit, hiding behind a mask and playing one of her most dangerous games yet? It might seem like a stretch, but let's consider the facts. Gwen has a long and twisted history with the Devereaux family, particularly with Abigail. Her vendetta against Abigail has been simmering for years, fueled by jealousy, resentment, and a thirst for revenge. We've seen Gwen pull off some pretty dark schemes in the past, but could she really go this far? According to some fans, the answer is a resounding yes. Recently, there was a chilling phone call that gave us a significant clue. On Days of Our Lives, a mysterious voice hinted that everything was going according to plan. Given Gwen's track record and her knack for slipping in and out of identities, this theory doesn't seem so crazy after all. Now let's talk about the potential players in this twisted game. If fake Abigail is indeed Gwen, she's likely not working alone. Enter Clyde Weston, a man with his own dark past and a well-established grudge against the DiMeras. Clyde has always been a wild card, driven by a desire for power and revenge. Teaming up with Gwen would give him the perfect partner in crime. Their mutual hatred for the DiMera and Devereaux families would make them a formidable duo, hell-bent on causing chaos and taking down anyone in their path. But how could Gwen pull off impersonating Abigail so flawlessly? The answer might lie with Rolf's infamous masks, high-tech gadgets that can transform someone's appearance with alarming accuracy. We've seen these masks used before to devastating effect, so it's entirely plausible that Gwen has gotten her hands on one. With Rolf's mask in her arsenal, she could easily walk around Salem as Abigail, fooling everyone, even those closest to her. Imagine the sheer audacity of this plan. Gwen, driven by her need for revenge, puts on the mask and steps into Abigail's life. She mingles with those who were once her enemies, pretending to be the very woman she despises most. Every time Chad or Jack look into her eyes, they see Abigail, completely unaware that they're staring into the face of a woman who's been plotting their downfall all along. The psychological torment alone is enough to send shivers down anyone's spine. But why now? What's Gwen's endgame? If this theory holds water, Gwen isn't just out for petty revenge. She wants to destroy everything the DiMeras and Devereaux hold dear. By working with Clyde, she has the muscle and resources to strike at the heart of both families. Clyde's ruthless nature combined with Gwen's cunning intellect makes for a deadly combination. They're not just playing a game, they're rewriting the rules entirely. Picture this: as the charade continues, cracks begin to form. People start noticing small inconsistencies in Abigail's behavior, moments where she slips, revealing flashes of the real Gwen beneath the facade. But by then, it might be too late. The damage has already been done. Trusts have been broken, relationships shattered, and chaos unleashed. Even when the truth finally comes out, if it ever does, the fallout will be devastating. It's also worth considering the long-term implications of this potential twist. If Gwen is indeed the one behind the mask, it opens up a Pandora's box of new storylines. How will Chad react when he realizes he's been deceived? What about Jack and Jennifer, who've been grieving the loss of their daughter while unknowingly being manipulated by one of their greatest enemies? And let's not forget about Abigail herself. Where is she in all of this? Is she even alive, or is she trapped somewhere, unable to warn her loved ones about the imposter in their midst? So, what do you think, fellow fans? Is Gwen really bold enough to go this far? Could she be hiding behind a mask, playing out her revenge in the most twisted way possible? With so many unanswered questions and hidden motives, one thing is clear: the drama in Salem is far from over. Our TV channel, Soap News and Spoilers, is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes. as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news. So subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.